September 17th, 2012, back at the Riley Rock Shelter for another excavation of what we think again is the last unit. It's about noon, and here's an overview of what we're going to be doing. And last time we were here, we excavated this 0 south 20 east square. 6 out of the 10 square feet of it before it got down under all the rubble that we moved. And we did find a jack reef preform down in here and a nice scraper. And with that in mind, even though the ground had no dark occupational zone in its stratum 1, we're going to go back into 0 south 10 east and finish this square. You can see the sun's going to make this difficult, but this is where we quit, right on the line of my hand. We excavated to the left there, but this chunk over to that corner pin, up the cord that way, over the top of the log, and across. This much remains of that square, and as I look at it, it's about 50% of the square hasn't been dug. I don't suspect much to come out of it, but we should complete it because we've completed the other squares adjacent to it, and have fresh energy today. It's a new day, so I'm willing to give it a shot. Left his mark on the document, and it resembled the mark I saw on this. Those fissures, and then there's some bigger spots of the wall with some fissures running parallel to the ground. Nothing unusual, right? But watch this. Follow my hand up and tell me if you see what I see. What is that? Right there. That looks like a number 4 to me. There's some kind of mark that was deliberately carved on that rock face. Now, I have a document that I got from my laboratory at the Bethlehem Lab, where Floyd Brewer, somebody, downloaded a Mohegan document, and it told the history of the Mohegan Indian in New York, and it explained that the western boundary of the Mohegan lands was to the west, the Schoharie River, and this rock is right on the shore of the Schoharie River. So I'm just putting a few little tidbits together. I have to find out that Indian's name that was on the document, Google it, see who he is. If he was some kind of tribal chief or sachem that had control of this end of the Mohegan territory, then perhaps this mark right here means something, and it might be of interest to professional archaeologists and historians. It's a long shot, but I'm just telling you what I found. This looks like, here's a symbol above it too, maybe. You see that? It looks like that could just be a rock. A couple lines that look like the footprint of I don't know, some kind of bird print perhaps. I'm also looking for other stuff. I don't know if that's anything, just a line in the rock, but again, if I go back to most of this rock, it's parallel lines to the ground that you see. And the real curious part about the number 4, whatever symbol it is, notice the rock that it's on here, how it's flat and smooth, no irregularities. And if you were in here and you were going to carve something, you probably wouldn't pick a pitted area of the face of this rock. You'd go for something like what appears to be here, a smooth area, to leave your mark. So, anyways, that's what we found on September 17th, 2012 at the Riley Rock Shelter, and we'll explore that theory on another day.